Hello, and welcome again to some more leadership nuggets. So, Becky and I had a chance to spend a week on the Union Canal in Scotland on a narrowboat with some friends, and I just couldn't help myself but to think about the different things that apply in managing a narrowboat that also apply in leadership. So, let's talk about that a little bit. So, there are 2,000 miles of navigable canals in the United Kingdom, which were originally built for hauling cargo back before rail became the preferred method of transferring goods. There are like 30,000 of them registered and in service, but 5 to 6,000 of those are boats that don't really go anywhere. They're tied up, people live on them. That was much more popular after the pandemic. So these boats are typically about 7 feet wide or less. They can go up to about 72 feet long. Ours was 65 feet. They can weigh up to 25 tons, again, depending on the size of the boat. And inside the boat, your typical headroom is about 6 feet. It's small. Our typical cruising speed was about 4 miles an hour, like a brisk walk. Uh, so it's slow moving, but they're pretty efficient and pretty effective. Because I said small in the previous slide, but they're big when it comes to weight and momentum. Once you get that boat moving, it's not going to just stop. And it's also not going to just jump up and get going. So this is like Jim Collins in his book Good to Great talked about the flywheel and how important it is. It's so hard to get the flywheel going. You push and you push and you push to get momentum. After you get it going, it'll carry its own speed for a while, but you have to keep working it. So that's very simply part of the issue with a narrowboat. And the engine is a very simple little engine. It's very dependable, but it requires maintenance every day. There's a picture in the corner down here of just one day's worth of trash that I pulled out from around the propeller. Every day we had to lube it, we had to prime it, we had to purge it, and we had to open a platform and reach down to the propeller in the water and pull trash out of there. Very much like your career, every day is going to take maintenance. And just like your leadership journey, this is not a one person operation. It takes a team, it takes a crew. Moving the boat through locks and navigating requires a significant amount of teamwork. Somebody has to drive in the back of the boat, somebody has to be in front of the boat to jump off with the rope, tie up, and those people have to work together seamlessly to make it work. The other thing about narrowboats is because they're so heavy and they have so much momentum, they are very slow to react to directional changes. You think about how long this boat is and how quick or not quick it turns. You have to put a significant amount of effort into pushing the rudder really far to get it to move a little bit. That's going to be very much like your leadership journey as well. Change management is a huge issue when it comes to leadership. The other thing is that these canals, because they were built with paths for the animals, the mules and the horses, to pull the cargo through, those paths actually come in under the bridges as well. So when you go through a aqueduct, over an aqueduct or under a bridge, the canal gets very narrow, and getting the boat turned exactly like it needs to be to get pointed through and then turned again to get out the other side takes skill and patience, and that's going to be very much like your career as well. So best of luck as you navigate your narrowboat of your career, you know, making the course corrections that you need, encouraging your crew, working together, and doing all that daily maintenance that you're going to have to do to be successful. And as always, if you like these or you want to get some more, you can always head out to the School of Global Health Management and Informatics here at UCF. Happy sailing.